Hi and welcome to the channel. I'm Aaron Maguire, and behind me is my track car, my project car, my daily driver sometimes. It's the 2004 BMW Z4 3 litre. It's the 6-speed manual version, and I bought it from a race car driver. He has retired. He's 79 years old and he's had enough of it, so he sold it to me. Loving it so far, but we're in lockdown, so it's not going very far at the moment. It's given me enough time to fix a few bits and pieces on it and sort of upgrade some things. So yeah, let's go and have a closer look. So starting inside, obviously there's no seat in here at the moment because it's inside. I've had to replace a couple of things on that broke. But the reason why I have taken it out also is to install some eye bolts, which I have installed all around it. That's for the shoulders. This is for the crutch for the 6-point harness, and there's two more that are going to go in at the just about here and here. And I have the race seat inside that's currently being used as my sim. One upgrade I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be upgrading this to, I've ordered the fake suede steering wheel cover, so that's coming shortly. I'm going to, and the manufacturer's got some YouTube videos on how to stitch that in, so I'm going to give that a go. That'll be a bit of fun. When I first bought this, I don't know if you can see this, but that headliner there was pretty bad, and it's still sort of pretty bad. I'm probably going to take it off and redo it a little bit. You can definitely tell if you look over here, it's not straight. It's quite wrinkled and sort of peeled away from the cardboard. So what I'm going to do is probably take that off and do it properly this time. The reason why it did that was because when I first got the car, this along here was all cracked and it was completely shot basically. So I think water and stuff like that, rain, must have got in there and completely screwed the headliner there. So I did notice that the rain sensors, sorry for the dust, but I don't know if you can see that, but the rain sensor, this little thing here, was not working, and I found out that you just have to replace that. So basically I had to remove that cover, and then you just unbolt it. Unhook it. Unhook the rain sensor itself, and then once you've done that, you have to pretty much get it like a scraper to remove the glue, and so I did that. I managed to get some adhesive pads from a place in Melbourne, and they came. And I popped them on. Unfortunately, I used a rolling tool that's sort of dimpled, and that's given that effect, which is not ideal. But hey, I got it working, and the rain sensors, the rain sensing wipers work, so I'm happy with that. So here's the engine bay. The previous owner had spent about $22,500 on the engine, and it was cylinder heads and all sorts of stuff, including a race clutch, which just is a very, very heavy clutch, although now I'm really used to it. It just feels like a normal clutch to me. Strut brace across there. Strut brace is mainly for to protect these from cracking. The towers crack, they're renowned for cracking in these cars. One mod that I did, which is pretty cool, which I found out about 2 weeks ago, is this sound generator here. So basically it takes the sound from the induction, the throttle body, into the cabin. So it runs it down here, and there's a pipe that goes down here, and it goes into the underneath the glove box. So, and in there is a piece of foam here, and a piece of foam further down. So basically you just unhook, there's a little hook under here, so you unhook that, there's the hose clip, so you undo that, and then it pretty much just comes off, and then I just remove the pieces of foam, and this is what it sounds like. So the other thing that I've had to have done, because the car actually wouldn't start, was the starter motor. Starter motor in these is way down there, and that is a bit of a nightmare. I didn't take this, I didn't change it. I thought it was an ignition switch, so I had that. I bought a new one, put it in, didn't make any difference. So then I ended up taking it across to my mechanic, and they said yes, it is the starter motor. They bought a new one, put it in, cost me $570, and it's back in. It starts like a dream now, and pretty happy with that, because that's all I've actually spent in the engine bay. Don't really want to spend any more money in the engine bay. It's got a K&N filter in here, that's about it. Probably going to clean the what is it called? The throttle body. I've got some of that spray, used it on my Z3. I'll just probably maintain that. I've got to do the engine, I've got to change the engine oil in about 4,000 kilometers. Yeah, that's about it really. Pretty boring in there. So one thing that this car has is, if I can find them, oh there they are. Don't know if you can see, there you go, you can see that. Little dents. There's one there, there's another one. God, this thing's dusty. There's another one just there. Don't know if you can see that in the light there. Yeah, if I do that, there we go. So yeah, there's a few of them around. So a good friend of mine, Kyle, he has a, there's another one there. I'm finding them everywhere now. He has a little 97 Z4 1.9, and he had a guy come around and take out all those little dents. But I'm going to venture down this alley. I'm going to see if I can do this myself. So I've got a paintless dent repair kit and the tap down kit. So bought this from Autobarn today. It was about 80 bucks, and we'll see what I can do. Worst case scenario, I don't know, screw it up a little bit and I get the person in to fix it up. But you know, how bad can it be? It's a project car. Let's treat it like a project car and do some projects on it. One thing I do want to do though is I want to clean that. So I think 303 has a range, like a soft top, a convertible cleaner. So we're going to get some of that. Currently it's 18 kilometers away, which is almost 4 times the distance that I'm allowed to go. So can't go out and get that yet. So I'm going to wait. So I want to get that, and then I've got to get some fabric, some sealer to make sure it's watertight. It's all waterproof and it gets that nice beading. So when I eventually get that stuff, I'll do that. Yeah, that's about it really. Let's go and try this.